Well, we start with Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen may have sent the clearest signal yet that an interest rate increase is near. Her speech today capped a week of talk from central bank officials, many who said that tighter monetary policy seems to make sense, barring, of course, any big economic surprises. The Fed last raised interest rates in December, only its second interest rate hike in a decade. Rising rates impact everybody from home buyers to savers, and they ripple through the global economy, which is why investors are paying close attention. Steve Liesman takes a look at where Ms. Yellen stands just days before the Fed's next meeting.
Fed Chair Janet Yellen putting an exclamation point on the market's expectations for a rate hike in March, saying in a speech in Chicago it was on the way if the economy is on course when the Fed meets in 10 days.
At our meeting later this month, the committee will evaluate whether employment and inflation are continuing to evolve in line with our expectations, in which case a further adjustment of the federal funds rate would likely be appropriate.
Yellen also affirmed her belief that the Fed would hike 3 times this year and gave the economy a pretty good bill of health. The Fed chair said the U.S. had shown remarkable resilience amid a series of shocks, and now it was close to hitting the Fed's employment and inflation goals. Yellen even suggested the U.S. is getting some help from abroad, which has been a main source of weakness for the U.S. economy.
At this point, I'm pleased to be able to say that looking at the global economy, at least over the next few years, I see the risks as more balanced than I have in some time.
Yellen stuck to her guns, saying there's too much uncertainty right now to forecast the effects of new policies coming from the Trump administration. But it does seem that the prospect of these policies is giving the Fed confidence that it can exit this long period of low rates with minimal fallout. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Steve Liesman in New York.